don't lose their shade. Diamonds are a girl's best friends.
I guess they are.
A kiss on the hand may be ever so quite continental, is that it? But diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Now, for you guys, you know, it's Valentine's Day and you may be looking at diamonds, not quite sure which one to get, but we've got someone here who's going to help you.
Yes. Hopefully, we will know the true story here as to whether we go buy the diamonds at Costco or we go to Tiffany's or whatever.
Palmieri joins us now. He is a master gemologist, the president of the Gem Certification and Appraisal Lab. He's here to show us what to look for. First of all, though, is there a huge quality difference between if I go shopping at Tiffany's or Costco?
No, actually, there isn't. In the examples that we have here that were brought in by Costco, these are very high-quality diamonds, so the quality can be the same.
And the price?
Price can be different. There's a different buying experience.
Well, that's true. That's very true. But matter of fact, I think we prepared a graphic to sort of show the comparison. These are high-end diamonds, regardless. Costco, if we do 1.11 carat diamond, it's $6,400. At a fine jeweler, any fine jeweler in this case, right? I mean, referring to the...
Most fine jewelers, many of them have had to become more competitive these days.
$10,000. And for 2 carats, $32,000 versus $39,000. The percentages are different there. Why?
Well, it's really the shopping experience that that Costco wishes to deliver. They wish to deliver more of a low cost and a low overhead type of shopping experience. So you do need to know what you're doing when you go in, but you can get some great values.
So if I'm a guy or anyone walking into, say, Costco, what am I looking for, you know, if I have the faintest idea how to buy a diamond?
Well, you first of all should familiarize yourself with the 4 C's. We've heard about those for years and years. Those are the most popular, and that would be carat weight, color, cut, and clarity. So the carat weight obviously is the weight of the diamond, and that's how diamonds, that's the initial peg for or threshold for pricing a diamond. The larger they are, the more rare they are. But of course, the higher quality they are, the even more rare, and of course the price goes up exponentially.
How can you tell if there are flaws in diamonds?
Well, Miles was doing a great job using my loop. It's a 10 power loop, and I think we have him just about ready to come into the lab.
They are big diamonds. They don't look very big, judging them when they are.
I don't see a flaw in this one. Is there one there? Is it?
That's a VS2, and it happens to be very slightly included. So it'll be very difficult, especially the way you're looking. That's not quite how we do it in the laboratory.
Really?
A few more lessons. We'll get you there.
I'm a neophyte on this. But what are you looking for?
We're looking for inclusions, but that's only one part.
Just little marks?
Nature's birthmarks. Okay. That's exactly what they are. These are
what about appraisals? I mean, you can go to one place and you may get inflated appraisal values. Do you need to be concerned about that? Do people need to watch?
You said it. I didn't, and yes, that's one of my pet peeves, is that when you buy a diamond from a retail merchant, whether it be Costco or Blue Nile or Tiffany, you always should get an appraisal from the seller, signed by the seller, and that really is one of your best protections, because if you ever find out later that it was other than what they represented at the time of sale, at the point of sale, then you have a document signed by the jeweler that says something contrary that made you actually make the purchase.
But is there really a guarantee in that document? They don't have to buy it back from you for
Well,
that
the
price,
interesting thing is that our laboratory is the only laboratory in the world that guarantees the quality, and we're an independent laboratory. We have no relationship with any of the retailers, any of the manufacturers. And that's what we do at GCAL. We certify the diamonds, and we guarantee the quality. So if we're wrong, even if we make a mistake, we have to pay you the difference between what we said it is and what it actually turns out.
How do we get somebody like GCAL involved in a purchase like this? Do you send them
pictures?
You
ask the jeweler.
Yeah.
You ask the jeweler if they carry GCAL certificates.
I see.
I'm just looking at this ring and the other diamonds that you have there. What are the popular shapes that are out there right now?
Well, the most popular shape is the round brilliant. And that has been far and away, and it is also the most expensive shape. On the other hand, the second most sought-after shape is a princess cut, which is a square-cut diamond, and that's on the other end of the price spectrum.
Why is that so sought after now?
Well, because if you look at a piece of diamond rough, it most readily lends itself to being cut in a square cut. And if you look, we have one right here. We have a nice, beautiful 3-carat princess cut. And
beautiful. Wow.
Right, and that particular stone almost looks like the half of a diamond crystal, of an octahedral crystal. And then, of course, we have the cachette, which is a squarish. That's about $80,000.
Wow.
Just in rough numbers.
But a shopping mall?
Costco price, or that a high-end price?
No, that's actually a little more than a Costco price.
Really?
Yeah, you could go to Costco and get that probably a little cheaper.
Interesting. All right. Don Palmieri, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Master gemologist, we appreciate the guidance. Got to get shopping.
We're back in a moment.
Kiss of the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may